there, Patriots. Welcome back to another episode of Revolution 91 News. My name is Bo, and I'll be your anchor this week. Baseball is having a great season. So far, they're 14-5 this year. They play against LaGrange today, so make sure they feel your support. Trek's first home meet is today. Tomorrow is their senior night, so make sure you go out and support our Patriots. Both soccer teams took down Spalding on Thursday, with the girls leading the way, beating them 3-0, making them 8-2 on the season with a 4-game win streak. The boys handed Spalding a loss as well, making them 6-4 so far. Great job, all our Sandy Creek athletes. Last month, local 8th grade students explored the county's career options and high school pathways as part of the second annual Fayette Works event. Chris Allen has the story.
On February 27th, Sandy Creek Skills USA officers volunteered at the second annual Fayette Works Career Expo.
Fayette Works is an opportunity to bring 8th grade students here to the Center of Innovation, where students can go through 5 zones to see different career opportunities that are near or in Fayette County. The purpose for Fayette Works is to let students be exposed to potential careers and to let our career presenters develop relationships with students so that we start the process of a workforce pipeline for industries here in Fayette County.
I've been really liking and enjoying this space. It's been really great. Everybody's been so nice, and I just love the environment here. The food was great over there at the Nacho area and the Hanna Brothers.
I really liked the medical field section. It was pretty cool. I got to do CPR and stuff. It's made it where I can have hands-on interactions with the things. And so I know if it's something that will interest me more.
I learned how to put a tube inside a baby's mouth as an adult. I feel like they gave us a really good opportunity to learn more stuff about the different jobs and stuff. And I feel real happy about it.
This is important for our existing industries because they are helping to create their own workforce pipeline. By investing in the talent creation for their future, they're able to bring together the relationship with the students, have the students know that they are in the community and that there are job opportunities available for them when they do graduate from high school or after they get finished with college.
We're at the 3rd floor visualization studio. We do 3D animation for movies, television, games, theme park rides, and commercials. For everyone on camera, there's 10 people behind them making it work. And we're in that group of the 10 people behind camera making it work. I think it's important to kind of show that it's not a final finished product that you see on screen. It has a lot of steps behind the scene that build it up.
We are so thankful for all the career presenters that partner with us for Fayette Works and for our partnership with Fayette County Development Authority.
It was amazing. Yeah, but thank you guys so much, and I'll see you.
Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Allen reporting with your Revolution 91 News.
Trek's This Week's Teacher Spotlight highlights Sergeant Harris of the ROTC department.
Good morning. My name is Master Sergeant Keisha Harris, and I'm the Air Force Junior ROTC instructor. I've only been here for a minimum of 4 months. It's pretty new to me because I wanted to give back to the students. I enjoy interacting with them and hopefully being able to motivate them to be better citizens in the community. Things that I manage are color guard, which they provide support for the football games, the basketball games, soccer games, stuff like that. And they have participated in the certain different parades. Yes, I enjoy interacting with the cadets that I have here. I've developed a relationship with them, and they seem to have developed one with myself.
Trek's time for your weird, strange, and possibly wholesome news with Nathan.
Welcome back. My name is Nathan Anderson, and I'm here to tell you about some crazy, strange, and wholesome news you might have missed. Recently, a monkey from Ichikawa City Zoo, located in Japan, has become extremely popular. His name is Punch. He is 7 months old and was abandoned by his parents shortly after birth. The zoo gave him a stuffed orangutan to act as a friend and as some sort of comfort. Punch is often seen dragging the stuffed orangutan around. The other monkeys often push him around and mess with him, causing Punch to run away and seek support from his stuffed animal. A lot of people on the internet now have a soft spot in their hearts for him, and Punch's growing fan base follows him closely. Past internet celebrities in the recent years, such as Moo Dang and Pesto, have had their moment in the spotlight before their fame faded, so it remains to be seen if Punch will follow a similar light Next up, the world's oldest competitive pool player was given the title in 2021 at the age of 94. 5 years later, Maggie Kennedy is still going strong. Maggie Kennedy is going to compete in the BCA National Pool League Tournament in Las Vegas. We'll be playing every day from Wednesday through Sunday, and then, of course, the slot machines will be right handy, Kennedy told WPTV. She plays for the team Sunday Fun Day, and their local community raised $2,000 to pay for her trip to the tournament. That's all for this week. I'll keep searching for some strange, crazy, and wholesome news for you. See you next week.
Shane and Josh are back to recap the Oscars on this week's edition of The Box Office.
Hello everybody, welcome back to The Box Office, your weekly source on our opinion on what's happening in entertainment. This past Sunday, the Oscars happened, so we wanted to take a minute to talk about that.
This year's Oscars was pretty good in several reasons. The person I thought was going to win Best Actor did, Michael B. Jordan. And throughout the whole thing, you saw clips from other movies and genres throughout that made it more entertaining to watch and be a part of. I thought it was going to go head-to-head between Sinners and Marty Supreme, which it did at some points. I'm talking about for Best Actor, which it did. And it went back and forth for several days before even coming up to it. And it kind of turned to last week to Michael B. Jordan. And seeing that was very awesome to watch him come on stage and be the 7th black person to get that award.
For Best Actress, it was no competition. It was going to be Jessie Buckley all the way. For Best Supporting Actress, it went to Amy Madigan. If you've seen Weapons and you remember Aunt Gladys and her very creepy character, she won for that. Her main competition was Tiana Taylor, who played Perfidia Beverly Hills in One Battle After Another. And that was a pretty hotly contested award, but in the end it went to Amy Madigan, which I thought was a good choice. For Best Supporting Actor, the main competition was between Delroy Lindo in Sinners and Sean Penn in One Battle After Another. Many people thought that Delroy deserved it over Sean Penn, but personally, having watched both films a few times, I felt that Sean Penn gave
Sean Penn I liked Sean Penn's performance overall. If you go back and look through it, he felt more part of the character. I'm not saying the other actor wasn't good enough. It was just, I felt more connected to that character throughout the whole movie and flow of it.
Sean Penn's character in One Battle After Another was just so insanely memorable. Don't get me wrong, he's repulsive, but I thought his performance was a lot more memorable to me, personally.
It was.
And the main hotly contested award, Best Picture, went to One Battle After Another, which a lot of people disagreed with just because of the cultural powerhouse that Sinners was. But I think that this kind of sparks the wrong discourse that we should be having. This should be the time when we talk about how much we love movies and how much we love watching them. It shouldn't be, oh, I want this movie to win so much that I'm just going to insult this other movie so much. There's been a lot of discourse from fans on both sides, people saying that Sinners was overrated, people saying that One Battle After Another was overrated, when this should really just be the season that we come together and just discuss how much we love the movies, because the Oscars isn't the only award show. It's not the source of what was the best movie. The Oscars just represents what a certain group of voters decided deserved the Oscar for that year. It's not, this is the best movie of the year. I thought One Battle After Another was the best movie of the year, but one other person might think that The Secret Agent or Sinners was the best movie of the year. He thinks that.
Marty Supreme was really good for what it was. I wanted to be Marty after watching that movie. I feel like everyone felt like I want to be him. I want to have that New York way of going through and gritty and fighting throughout. At the very beginning, at the very end. Okay, we all know how it gets. But at some point, I feel his pain, his goal to be the best.
But regardless, this year's Oscars, despite some technical issues, and I think some bits were going on too long, I think they were pretty good. I like the selection of awards that they gave. I think it could be a little more interesting, but this year was just absolutely stacked with competition. And I thought it was pretty good overall, and I think we all just need to remind ourselves that we all love movies. It doesn't need to be this movie versus this movie. We should just come together because we all love watching movies.
Yeah, pretty much. Cinema is cinema.
All right, that's it for this week. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
We all know the contributions to the civil rights movement from names like Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. But today, we want to take a moment to reflect on a pivotal figure who didn't use words, but images to encourage change. Here's Joseph with the story.
Gordon Parks bought a $7 camera from a pawn shop to tell stories that words couldn't. He called it his weapon to fight against racism. He didn't just take pictures. He had a plan to show the truth, to make leaders like Malcolm X look powerful. Parks used a low angle, pointing the camera up so it looked strong and respected. He also used dark shadows to make the moment feel serious and important. He didn't just take random shots. He included things like newspapers and signs to show proof that the fight for rights was organized and real. Parks showed the world that the American dream wasn't just the same for everyone, proving you only need a camera and the right angle to change history.
Thank you, Patriots, for watching this week's episode of Revolution 91 News. March is Self-Harm Awareness Month, so please, if you need help, let it be known. Go talk to someone. You matter. Be good people, and I'll see you next time.